wabobo e cars na e ba ho no no
da bi na mama no enzi o me say eye no a na enye no a me ka mama no enzi
how dey eye no
a na enye no a court na betre da bi na bibi to aso so bi ka say e betumi aye entumi nye
nana yen komra ho me koba issue na me frɛ bra
say ye no a na say enye no
no ya kasa me bra do tibonsu na ye ne no atwetwe enkomo na
ne say obi asase ne besi ebusuan fie
tipi bra no o de ye me komra
why na kobra
me koba ibedi hu nkomo yey wi asibi e ba e yo hian kwa ne kaw
kaka ye ka
Yura Dennis Miracle Abuaje director Emma of Communications Emma His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Baumia the campaign na yene no ntwetwe enkomo ensankyerene Abuaje memoaje
yeah mejoso
ensankyerene ye miracle tina me bo ni twi mu
na ene ensankyerene awasam no de na difference one
difference you
difference about wonder na bakuye miracle
bakuye wonder na bakuye miracle wo de ne ye ensankyerene kese BBC wo wawum ye abusa ho asem wo behwe no na kese ekwan a ebi a awofofo aso wo no it was a miracle
emodi yampa emodi yampa
yeah
na senior na o yina na say they are all can now say ebetu ya entumi ye no yenim say entumi ye yenim no
entumi ye
yenim say entumi ye
entumi ye
ye no entumi ye
eno
no aka say ebetumi ya na entumi yenim no for a fact ye wo fatem entumi ye eno
oza
I Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ene ne juma ya for profumu ya say on ye vindictive ye vindictive o se bia simu etere bi obi asem to be die sia nti wa he ne ye pe na o misinterpret but once we know as a matter of fact say enye connected in die na je say ebetumi entumi bia enim entumi nje in fact yes entumi ye enye sa
se me ka se nansen kura no wo fa keke enya ne ba bi ko ye wone eye onabo kredi akompre ko Japan wo nyina afa plate edidie
ya no pe asa e friend say that's about mudu amia campaign you running oni omo contest na na run
yes
the committees ne ba akokra enye e friend say Mr. Opombi omi papa oye lead campaign way for friend say onabo kene Japan enye no committee chair
one committee chair no kra
nti enye kwa be Japan na oye senior campaign edema Dr. Bawu
yes
e friend say konyopoku oye committee chair for energy
kojonsa for poku yes
nti enye sa
yes sir enye sa
and ade no kra so say ye ka ye be nyina no so you see asa tetemu aba and asa onya tetemu you say ni hakenkan bi ade ase asa see o me akwai say me no wa say na me no tie a ye fine kama na makodi me boni bi ukofi ase o ye mana konya na don for the miracle mi wa ade ekura me koye mitim ba bi na on to ba bi
Matias
mi ko wini meku obi ye den e kan ezembo
okusie nkwa wini meku na aponchani nko hu na no
ye nyane sa and especially when entechemu aba yes so the fact the evidence abeka wa ye nyina to making kan ya ye nyina ye ti ase de alabraka ye tentam de bembam papia ya na emboa sa kra nipa emienu bi no monyo made omo papa no kra ono Dr. Baumia no ene na nse ya asemi ba social media no OTB oni madokro mere oni madokro
okay
Haji Samira asemi ba ya na social media no OTB oni madokro so aja se enti mi tiwe senior medi MC pe kwa pem not Okay, going to be any miracles. Now me wa fast bi, and I me wa fa bi ene, e bi o wala te. No akosho bi aso na headline about miracles uncle slaps young boy.
Na say na wo mu bi e phone in e peace na akwa bi frɛ ofrɛ ya o se pacho munim sa galamsey na ekoso Ghana ha na enyai no Kwame Nkrumah Tikese odi mu ntintim mai pa no am say adai o se minim ne site na excavators machines wakra asakwa for China for 50 abegu a all science asen
anyway no obaso ya channel pa na front page Kwame Nkrumah Tikese galamsey campaign
that me say na me me at excavator ba ko
go no kra aka so we
that be just say asema o kan na say o kan say obi a me kuta be $300 million e adwuma
I sabe pe
ebe
oh and we got one ha omo ye headline na yan ka say miracles uncle is a Baumia's boy
I
the queen dia the Baumia na beka ho and if uncle to Baumia's boy slaps young man
uncle to Baumia's boy
slaps young man it is already so akwakoda two private individuals no manyom dwedi it has nothing to do with Dr. Baumia it has nothing to do with Alia Samira Baumia they are not connected they have omo nka ho kra omo nim omo nye interested parties kra.
Oh, okay. Right.
Now,
na a warrant ma wo yeah press conference on education. Na mo church ne memu.
Oh, senior, I think say to the be as a bibi koso na say one hwe anka ne wie pe na ba be tintim. And run you who say there seems to be a trend to be a ye to over the years. I say I shan't come once and maybe create problem. And problem no it affects a man that it affects the young persons no and the man you young see you can say idea impact millions of young people are no mobile feed into the society and economy in the next few years. And so we have to deal with it. For some time now, no, it is public knowledge say that enka nsempabia emfa free senior high school beneficiaries ho na eya na yempone efise wo aka aden de wo attack policy nimpa anka ye but the beneficiaries no any stakeholders wo sa policy no ho be mu pe na se wo ya tra ehie no na say yi what's the result yi ba yi ye tense mo ka fa we men ne ababe ya kam kese pa da obi okra was a certificate
na Abia Swasebia where he sits as former president and candidate for 2024 election for the NDC no bia one so ye privy to information bia tisa the minister dey kan say teacher for no eboa nkwala no mo wi anso hwim nya no
sentina ye interrogate
okay
so wo kana say wo hu bibia and say na wache untumi kan try sa na wonko so because you see na me call metelate I call at the Methodist primary. My coco goes into my school at the Presby Senior High School. Now, me share dear son before I my best year. Then you may be kind for when I be post on the penna. The point saying, what I'm going for more. Now, my queer for my bands, my best year, and my passing years. Now, Obi, as what say, Abia, Reg, or call Accra Ridge School, and Abia school be one can have baby. Now, on no year quattro social, no yat son or so a couple year. Now, what has it got to do with me? I need to be good, so that is where the problem is. So what is here? Is there a year why for release the results? Almost release examination or practices data. See, they didn't come on.
Me too, pa, yeah.
Is there a year why for release the results? Almost release why for data. Almost release examination or practices data.
Sure, yeah.
A standard procedure. Almost release results now. No more release examination or practice data. In fact, there has never been a year, not just in Ghana, but all over the world, you actually on social baby, people who cheat in the exams. There's not even one. Even examiners and market cry to because of. If you also cry, maybe a printed question or maybe. If you are cry, now questions on the any panacity.
Nibanacity.
Oniba.
Oba.
Only wafase.
Or more.
It is understandable. It is understandable, say, in every examination, so long as it is not fully digitalized, and your computers, and certain questions, now answer computers are marking on there. There can be an element of cheating. But that is why the exam administration body has a responsibility. Say, Emrebia, put in place mechanisms and systems. A bit cabby and I say, best of Sanyama way. Now, you see, the amount of assembly high and say, Nipa or Cassie, Papino, with your man penny pay. Now, I'm not know your man penny, we remember correctly 2015, 2014, 2015, 2016. Now, exams, more practice, and there was a particular year, I think in that 2014 or 2015 in Puma. Answer and about exams, no questions on social media. Emma not even an employer for exams, or Emma Moko exams. I know they, when they say results were good, they were fine. There were no issues. I mean, and this quotation is on CTFM online. And brass answer me course one now for complaining, will be a complaining by exam or practice in 2014, 2015, 2016. Yeah, Papa, or Cafe, your car somewhere and they say, why a independent international body? It's on CTFM. I'll send you the link. Only an independent international body. And they should try and put in place mechanisms. A back cabin some of these exam or practice because they are air consular. Say a tosso sa Emma and Kola Akolebius 3 years. Now all of a sudden wako exams. Now you see ABI chum and I say because Wakako via a hard drain they affecting Kola results into why I should do better. This was Omanpenida that John Dramani Mahama. Under his tenure, under his leadership. So it is not as if a free senior high school and exams more practices about. I don't know say point I'm better making what you are here. Maybe one free hope because he's creating an impression say free senior high school are cheating in examination about. No. On a number of there was exams more practices. And there were mechanisms to ensure that people who are engaged in these exams more practices will be dealt with the same way those who engage in exam more practices in 2020, 2021, 2022 are dealt with. That same process. It's identity. And I will make it blanket comments. Blanket, or when you be a blanket comments. Say, and Colano, that the Yami yet coming soon, say, what's the teacher for you? Almost brand of pay your name, you may. I'm a bro, Mumujani, prepare and collide. What's it? Omonin Colana, Kabum, no movie and social. I tell you. The only reason in here, Papa, yes, I say, Nimu any ya. Nimu any ya because the beer da, and the beer. In a free SHSA, in a free SHSA, in a free SHSA, when me car was MB. A free 2017, 2018, free senior high school was a pet. And almost half here. And the quality of education has gone down. Free SHS has reduced the quality of senior high school education. So, until in Kuala Lumpur first exams. First exams, Ghana became the best performing country across the West African countries. And second one, the same. Third one, the same. And now we are last 2 weeks, was the last 3 weeks here. Ghana phone call electron and seeing what says Omakoje awards baby across West Africa about Ghana. Inti emuya aba because they are now all dream, they are now all share, they are now all dinner so they can ambe because the performance of the kids are clear testament say in some of our quality of education it is not true, it's false. Indeed, if there is anything at all, it is improved because the
most often be a mamina amana article. Now, the mammy for way from the Kaena, you can say you were Sammy Gemfi, and so you've been in the Babaya 101, where communication officer Ma and this Amanukun, what Tana said that. Never way from now, yensan establish contact na wonwie ne de na fe ne uncle Sami Jemfi elder emfa emfeso na Happy Sunshine Company Limited wo na de Lavon's tomato mix ne honey tomato mix e baaye na a year of great expectation pachotie Lavon's tomato mix any honey tomato mix no obi a wode ye stew ye aduane ye bribia no e kama pa Lavon's tomato mix ne honey tomato mix pachotie ni ye se what Lavon's tomato mix no 210g and 2.2 kg and a honey tomato mix 2.2 kg make sure say lid no ni mie so no won to ntwene na mom wo bie so wi a hwehwe lid no 8-digit code bi also boko star 380 star 25 hash star 380 star 25 hash now a chance over winning airtime TV set mobile phones and need the can ko market bi e ben wo supermarket bia ne ko jew de Lavon's tomato mix and na honey tomato mix ne wura bejew de open and win promotion na enya achede bibire Lavon's tomato mix love day inside honey tomato mix love day inside okay 101.7 today Angimiraco
senior
wunia Sami Jemfi wa so chiao eni ye 1-1
oya the birthday no what no invite you and Okobi
there be miss so invite me
and oya dey my we dey assembly
assembly
just a holiday
just a holiday
Chadama
what you so yan to ankomo no so
no clearly no the commentary about senior high school for the was if we and obvious akwa say kra ekwani bia na o hwese woni mbegu ase na nim gwase ne nyamba na nim yene ya. There is no doubt about that. Otherwise it is completely needless. If I so be any so be make it a comment like I've told you 2014 2015 2010 1992 1996. In fact I remember correctly say some of us when we were even writing our SSC that are SSC exams no cramp no edu baby no questions no yesesa ye the banner yes no what is say leaky into exams no ya chance sign 2 hours ye kofa questions for Friday aba. So in every examination there are more practices and then there are elements of cheating by individuals, but that is why there are systems and processes to deal with these people. But one come now make creative impression say Thomas Amweni I no call others to Private Senior High School now onya 8 A's no onya 8 A's because oyiaye meanwhile and Thomas Amweni was university is one of the top performing students in the city and then I want Micromancy echo US echo compete in international robotics MMD first Enya award ever Ghana per college to me call echo compete in artificial intelligence science competitions echo defense ba Keta Senior High School Bankai ever compete in selling performance and clearly he got it wrong and there is nothing see and yet the Diana will justify it. There is nothing wrong in saying Ebusia for him. Bia asama mekai na nti ese munye. Enti se na mtika no be gidi say kan mekan say yanka beboa. But this a friend is saying efforts to justify and to make a point to say and kola 3 million ni etire adisi omusua ene social omo ya de no omo ne omo teacher fo na aka bom no mo wia. It doesn't add up any fair.
Okay.
And fata omampenia
okay.
Omanyiso.
Now,
I think that is what we are asking him to do right. Yet also me no I can't want them tablet yet is a man kolei. Tablet yet is a man kolei. I bet your papa you soon might say on Sami Jemfi or studio because Sami Jemfi the statements or Facebook. What Sami Jemfi what the friend say class 3 or tablet. Class 3 this is a boy. All class 3 no tablet. Me call university really gone. Yeah 4 years in na me home computer da. Now then as Sami Jemfi no all class 3 to me tablet. na me any Ghana for a yaka ye de yen to me bi na enfensi ade
okay
o say friend is saying near my what I say your school for ye and you know yen to me more tablet into a phone didi into banana almost eba benyi no mo dace na edom anim no the digital age my dad here edom anim the one that is embracing AI and robotics no into almost you prepare more enye
okay Daddy
no mama no see on that one the may and they are responding to issue they say the contradiction the hypocrisy on the part of the NDC and your leader anything am I responding 2016 perform State of the Nations address or Kanye. In the 2016 State of the Nations address, he was promising to give Kwame school laptops. 2016. In fact, Edu baby kwano was to tell laptops and the pictures of Mosul. And then on no catching and say, yeah, to tell laptops are bribing Kwalano. Into the laptops not to tell some not in the picture of Mosul. Some laptops never bribe now. Now this was at the time, not chalk cannot teach for the better school they will be chalk, common chalk. But Obia Mekantra will say, a misplaced priority. We never did that. But that was a time when not common chalk and Uncle Lady. The second lady of the Republic, Ekodina Nkola open day, Africa will say, it's affording to me for music and talker. I buy a momo chalk and net a momo chalk at that time. John Dramani Mahama was distributing laptops with his pictures on it to students. And they all cut and say, tell laptops. That's in school are then they misplaced priority. That is contradiction. That is hypocrisy. That is unfair to the children of this country. And that is what we are pointing out to him. Say, Onjai Abroso, Okafo, no cre, Okasetia free senior high school, no cre, Okase end to member so, no cre, Okase at the quality of education above them, no cre, Okase in the papa. Aye, Koso, you go so improve. Every single day, you improve. Some time ago, a man school number double track. Some time ago, the man school number 600 and now 1,000. Some time ago, now a brigade on Kalamoji and I'm 500 and no 1,000. Some time ago, you started a friend and said free senior high school near a double track and the double track. It's a kakran. That doesn't mean say at the end that is all we are saying.
Okay.
The point is that he needs to slow down on the consistent, persistent, deliberate attacks on the children of this country and the teachers of this country. And then parents will be I am almost doing almost say, now start free senior high school. He said, now not done for the free war. What is the future of it? Because of comments I will make in see. Maybe now when your wife being put out on some account. I think I will go at the own. Okay. Will be out in say.
Mami na wasi.
Oba obeguno. Onjai na abrofo. Nkwala me nya ne boni biaye. Obetimi aka policy no wansam. Obetimi aka criticize policy no problem. But assembly of the car affected the credibility of the results and the performance of the school children in the end. We'll take him on.
Medasa no paper. Next week is your better as you been 1-on-1 so na.
Meba pa.
Mate. Medase. Ora Dennis Miracle Abuaje, Director of Communication, Emma, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, the campaign. Send bomb maniano, ye Rasami Jemfi, Abeka and Sa, ye didn't come out Beshisha so. Now, end point to more particularly Dr. Duboatin ye. Me Pamtoria, Biara, I also Kwan Chrono, to Mikabra end point, more particularly, I want to ask you for me Pacha, who any area, or diabetes, me Pacha, or ulcer, who are Obana Bema more power war, infertility men and women are making. Hepatitis B and C. Nina will to us here. Where pains be a year or joints mu. And now was spine problem. And money I didn't come, but end point to the clinic. Me pacho oba the oyen would you feel be so. Never did baby a problem when if you didn't trade my one man could be funny area my end point. Will be upon a clinic in Sapphire Renaissance Sanachi and Coqua. To me cabra end point. Homeopathic clinic Dr. Duboatin na on Sawyare enfa enfri ho na enko kra ema honto what the homeopathy no and the Sawyare amanako na end point homeopathic clinic hospitals with shell signboard akra will be able to come to do a Fairwa Junction straight to a project garden for Sunday the clinic Master branch na Kronoma Bohia Angel and Cases to the chip particular branch na Wanaji Anaj police station Kiripe into Fre End Point Homeopathy Clinic. Na Dr. Edu Watema mun 30 minutes about 9 the number na efreno 0244 867068 0244 867068 0244 867068 0244 867068 Bepato National Petroleum Authority one de dwumadie bi aba ye friend cylinder recirculation na ne nyina nie o cylinder na wo fie no to ensure say da bia ebe paplanti aban fa to no ho so wo de na asano a wo di kobu fufuro wo duru ho a wo mo vending point bi a cylinder de afili bi dada efra ban ho na no so no kilos a wo to no ene ya fele de ama wo etu kwa na do de na si wo na de ya feeling dada na apagya no de aba omkura de na ya munu aban hihye ya waye no no na sade be ya ewe bibia nim nyesa okotua cylinder de ka woda bi wo de dada na wo de ka wo de ko ye refilling no wudu agya si wo de fa wo so de no e fa bra na say wo be ye sa wo bra smoke ewisie ene ye ne health no e be boa ye mpa enti se esa na wo kwa hwe ba bia ye recirculation no ukodru a fa wo empty cylinder de siwo wo mbe ma wo the same size a wo de call ye no a ya fele ne ma no atua ka untua cylinder de ka ba gas na wo na abetua ka na de ko fie esa no wasa de aba no abegi foforo na wo san e de call advert kai National Petroleum Authority and the Minister of Energy and the stamp team so a ode amaye na yen konkomo so na fe yeni no ententen pa yewra Sami Jamfi eye communications officer edema NDC amanyoko no na wabeklan sa ha braza me
Kwame
memo akwaba
mejozo minia
na bako die
onyame adomti enkwan wo ho ahoden so wo ho
ami
enti de aseda be manyame oman ni mu na aye den enyema nkoye esanse amamu no enkoye enyema nyina gensrepe amagana fo ewo ahokyere ne ahohiahia mu ba na yenyina na ahokyere ne bi kayen ene petrol gallon ba ko etwam 60 Ghana cedis diesel mpodi abobo ukobisa ne bo ahwa wo yembe shelf nti adriver for ebre na dollar no so isi akakakre bi na 14 Ghana cedis to $1 sifa mpodi bobo
baby adru no
oh yes dollar na akakete bi na do 14 cedis enti omo kokwan so kofa nyema nyina no omo si apene pa isanse omo dwetire nyina ehye omo fa so mpodi asadada ese dwetire no na ni nyina ehye
na ayi
adwuma essay enti nipa wa ho kire ne ahohiehia mu pa sifa 2016 now per 1 million sifa 6,500 now benya bi and we hear more than 23,000 cedis to get 1 million sifa enti di okotogo kofa nyema di oko Abidjan di oko Burkina omunyina omusi apene nipa ebre wo Ghana kwa ma enya asem keto adwuma ni ho odon sa hye obotomu ensi hwe so oton wa yento ufiri ayentua omani mu ayeden nanso ye be nom nsu atwe ope isanse yenim se 7 December 2024 yebenya akwanya ato ababiem na mewogidie mapese Ghana fododo na ano ebeto aba sisem na mamuo papa aba na yahwe ni mu se yewura mahama obetumi aba befa na konwa biem na the 24-hour economy ene guta for budget no so se eno a no mo hwehwe ya de pa ebesesa Ghana yadu twam na TUC for organized labor force se game changer na IE for so se nhihye ya nyansa wom ne mudo na ya de bebo o my Ghana no enyina ye hwe animu se yewura mahama beba biem na wabegi o man efi nkwaso mu ni ahokyire mu na 24-hour economy hihye pa onyame aso ne ho dae no wetimi edi aba be ye adwuma na abo ama nwuma pa bu Ghana ama Ghana memo ane mabawa omo mawie school motifie omo masuansa no nwuma omunya adwuma nya no omu nyina enya bi aye enti enye kra ye wani da so is an 7 December is not far Kwame
why na obi bisa say what would you do differently ya hu waka dollar kosoro nyuma eni wonum ne ade a minim se nyame modom na mo ba mo beba no so no na ye wo ayimu asa IMF musu sa it obi bisa say na eniema hodo a mo de agu akwa mu no musu mo be de anya scan de aye san say de mo kan scan bi na futuom.
Okay Kwame Ghana nyese ye ni sika o obroni fe bibi misplaced priorities se say de ye de sika kakra na ye wo asoman ye no impempi na ye nyema ehun hyeda hia and we have seen this on the ascendancy in the last 7 years under Omampenye Kufuado Yewuraba Wumi MPP aban so wo hwe Omampenye aso ye ho keke kra na 2016 Kwame onim sika Omampenye Mahama wo yusu no wona so ye the friend Office of Government Machinery di bu o my God so sika ni na 700 million Ghana cedis ba onim se ena me no ka say sika aban na twa se omode ko Omampenye Akufuado aso ye nko ano 2 billion Ghana cedis. In fact, 2 years ago, Sikado Kosra could do 4 billion Ghana cedis. The same Office of Government Machinery. Yes, Sikano no mo fa. Omo say Omampenye tu kwan. Inti yemfa nko han wiemu hyen emfa ma Omampenye. Se ne be ya otu kwan no nam wiemu obetumi adware wo wiem e de agu yenso. So, enti obi nya ni sika de charter private jet like Omampenye Kufuado. But yenya oman ni sika kakra na yesin kete se ye de be ye mpuntunwuma ye de be ye nwoma pa e de adwuma ni ye yo bebo oman ni mu ma menka bibi ncho okocheke Omampenye Akufuado aso ye ho keke 2021 omo expenditure kwa me uyembe chew kire se aban we 2021 omo koye one cabinet retreat chese cabinet 19 ministers and Omampenye ni vice omo koye meeting ba ko po omo ye no kwa me unim ka ombo 4.8 million cedis omo ye meeting wo peduase
ba o details no dey
na meeting the details be cabinet meeting is cabinet meeting and cabinet is made up of 19 ministers per the constitution chaired by the president. The vice is in attendance. Say nipa bi nu keka ho kro mu nu 50. Omo koye meeting that kro. Di omo de didi ye, di omo de num tea, di omo de we biscuit, di omo de we nam. O keka sa sika ni nyina bomu a 4.8 million cedis. Just titi sika no 48 billion one day. 2021.
But we are no almost account am say oh, sudden ye confirm to Kwame. Bas branding ye.
Otrofo na se ne dance ni wa abrochiri. Sansem na omoka ye nyina na akosi sei. Omo ba ya omatimi achi obi atum. Ana obi wokota ye di na asem in relation to Sada.
Em se maslock na.
Debi me say wo ka Sada.
Sada me
say bas branding. Me say obi wokota a say aban we di na asem say wabokro no in relation to Sada. Ana se bas branding ana.
Ana confirm it 2 years.
Ana confirm it 2 years ana. Kwame bi wo za.
Me.
De bia no pe bia betena ha o. Nti wo de ko twi ba abreman. E wani mu asem a. Nkowe de bia wo ne wapamfo mu fam. Se e bibi sa wo court aka me ka wo be ka kire me. Oh, yes wo twa nkuntumpu ma osafo ayira wo da abonte. Sansam mo kan ni nyina na eye nkuntumpu nti na na o mani magu ase. O ma nya adanse na mma o ma ntimi amfa obi ankogina court nokure bie ni o motimi di aba eye ntro a confirm tu koboki ni nyina na entro me tu mira kire usie me say Office of Government Machinery o mo expenditure for 2021 o mo di akọ parliament go and check enya atro ne na adanse ma obi kan in opposition ai ne wa betena konwa so e ko mfie nwotwe untimi fa ho adanse maaye no untimi ntu ho anamonfo obi anko court nchi obi antumu no we evidence contained in government's own record 6 March 2021 Independence Day celebration aban we could in Cape Coast Kwame utieme omudi celebration we no nim sika nko omo say no Cape Coast
Dabi
104 million cedis one day.
Send
1.4 trillion. 1.4 trillion.
Say I'm buy the car sem insure.
Nenun kwa 1.4 trillion. Daba ko. Huh? O man ya ye wa ho kire ne ahohiehia mu a. Ene wo kokofo anoche. Just say dialysis machines cry ni ho. Ah will be yare kidney disease cry de be ma no yare. Ye de be hwe ne yare. Kolebu renal unit enya ho na nansi ye two move for so many months because I buying the car 4 million cedis keke. I buy ntimi antua eye akufu ado ne ba wo mi MPP aban o ma ntimi antua ama kolebu nkrabata e wo ho a ye de hwe omo kidney diseases ye two move for so many months for Ghana de hye nko a edunson 17 ene hwe omo nkwa because I buy say me nya 4 million cedis ntua oka emma ye ma Ghana for omo yare ayarehwe ama Ghana de hye wu yet ubetumi omo etimi di 104 million cedis 1.4 trillion in a day. I mean yeka 1.4 trillion unim sika yeka ho asem
modu
say yes son 200 Ghana cedis news bondo di go articulator so a ete say free mu studio aye be hye articulator no from studio hasa kokosi University of Ghana Legon. Yes
mentias you ska
1.4 trillion who asem ne yeke you did that crow. Me see yes say 200 Ghana cedis news bondo hye gu articulator so a ete say free mu ha Peace FM ha ekodru University of Ghana Legon entrance
how
how say
because me say ebia say Bank of Ghana see ebetimi awasa in our reserves SAS can win but
say na yeka 10 million cedis you free say sika ketwa 10 million cedis 100 billion
Ghana cedis
yes and yeka 104 million 1.4 trillion me say one day a chrono that is what I'm telling you a dream proye ne kankan
but lawyer dey say ka obehwe ayi no na wa perusio hu say okay item we is for this
minua wo say oba bi nyi sika na no pa bia mo betena ha wa ye breakfast aba ama woni Isaac ne wa bedwafo mo didi o ye breakfast ne na wo twen ba ya o mu hu akonta o se o de 200,000 cedis 2 billion e breakfast wo betwen ya ye hwehwemu
mebona wam
it asem bi wo ho a ye twa fan de ya dance so ti ase because ento asumu and me no ka se hwe Kwame ebi mu si ye ni sika mo ba mo benye sika wo ye na mo de aye nsem a mo kenyana wo parliament nche ho sika ya to agu ho baby o mampenye kufu adodada ye nyina se osi aso da ya menyame
339 million
Debbie said the abrosa he say who can latest expenditures ni nyina bomu o matra 500 million cedis
latest expenditure no obi ye de ho
hwe
Debbie o
sam na donko no o matu no ho na akufu ado se odisi cathedral no
President Kufuado
yes o mampenye Kufuado why onyame frakadam why Ghana for frakadam why asofo mpenyufo te say Duncan Williams
memo
Dagi Ward Mills mu nyina frakadam no so unim say Kufuado
baba say o situation here me makogina soro ho one of the buildings no ahwede ho iron rods ni atwitwa bebrebe ena ehisi wo na
yetu amna me na amna na yetu no 500 million cedis
ba me question
500 million cedis no mo nim sika ye ka ho asem no 5 trillion sika nko a ye de yetu amna no foundation kura no man omunye yo
bia wona ye de share omun san no wo ma di ne hwamo
minua ye se opanyin tire fie ma sefu amfa opanyin tire fie ma sefu amfo no penye otena fie ma mofrawe nanka no yebu nankarefo a oka ho bi o ma penye Kufuado ye de tie ba bi enka bi nhye mu ona wo se wako hye nyame bo so ma wo be di nkunim na be yo ma penye obesi aso odan ama no na okọ dada Ghana so fo mpenyufo a ye Kristofo ye wo buo ni didie ma omo se momra unim se aso fo de obunya teso asore dan sie ho asem a omba be bo anti momra na momeboa aso fo edi omani monyam beta wachi a asoda ya wusi wose aban sika nka ho afede wakofa aban sika okofa aban sika so anya kakra bi o 5 trillion cedis sika iba asofo yi hu hwe ombehu na trom sika ne nko asoda animu ena mu wie sika saa me say omanpenye Kufuado say Bible days pa na nkoba ya enko obe chain Nebukadnezar de nyame de ye no kra o kai de nyame de ye Nebukadnezar
ba se unim se
me say ya tete na enka fom wa pai amomanpenye Kufuado asase amene no
ekwan be so
na wotimi di onyame din eye ebokro no sa look Kwame Nkrumah say Argentina na Duncan Williams say I saw that no musi no wa twe ne ho afiri ho
na mami musa
wo ne sa
mami point you what eye trustees
and trustees ni asofo no o de omanim na betare project no ho se na be project ni be nya animonyam
ba bia nkire se sika bia akọ no ho
and trustees no me say wonte se Isudanaba osofo panyi Isudanaba ene ye papa Archbishop Duncan Williams say omu project no ma wo horo mo sa free ho te say the Pontius Pilate o horo ne sa free Yesu wo no David Kwame Nkrumah Tikese na nkomo ne nyede na omu call for audits by Ernst & Young. Is it Ernst & Young? One of these internationally reputable audit firms. Now was of opinion call for auditor. Young country will say bibi show. Me
hold on.
Me say na to was here. Se krono bia nko so a ade na so fo yin no magyan.
Me de fraud yen so.
Good.
Apostle Professor Onyina. Me de ne ba ha. Ana obaka say obi a wo pese uhun bibia mu no. Bra, ono betena se ayne trusting betena se na ma hu. No se ka prekura mfa ba bia.
Ena me say. Ena Apostle Onyina so ni chocho mucho pa wo nyame mu eye Archbishop Duncan Williams meboa Ghana ha metumi aka say ba ye charismatic we ya Kwame ena wo man komo ne nyede o frame ahoma trofo so kra ma mekasa na de ne ma be share studio na ma mekasa hwe Ghana ha charismatic faith ye betumi aka say ye nyina ye papa ni Archbishop echinyeje bi ani ho meboa na say sika bi amfa obi ansase ena nchechiremu wo ho abasika na o ma yusu na didi kan 500 million ehun adwuma ne amana na eda ho no mpegisi enim hwe kura no dokore to ahye de enim sa ben wama wo na wodu sika ma wo bi 1 million cedis titi sika na 10 billion on fancy dan ma ena akọ na dan no foundation kro tutu amana foundation onye ena wo bisa na se sika na wan ya say sika na bi fa ba bi abra na yentena se ne mu nkunta wo de na bega gire no after 10 billion unto foundation wo so sika na bi fa ba bia wo so the car unto me ntua contractor na o ye adwuma ne car contractor na ja ye adwuma na e kwa afe cathedral contractor se ntua ne car wa free site e kwa afe 500 million cedis no ko adwuma ya ye no na enu 10 million po
na momo ba
na Archbishop se there be we die me jitu mwenye ye me koso tena board of trustees so nyame kura bebisa me enti me ne mutwa kan ye wo bia metwam tintuntan oko ne nua ketwa osofo panyi Isudanaba so se me de wachi Bishop Dagwood Mills mpo de unim so no Ghana ha open asofo a o masi asore dan ye so pa o ka ho bi unim za
yes
akwa na kazo da se mpo de matese wasi fufuro bi kakra ka o se memi osofo mi isi asore dan a sika me di sima asore dan kese no eye kakra bi mudi idea ma fasika bebre ko kind Dagwood Mills letter no o se ma fasika titiri die sei ye hu de mo de aye ejime solo mejai na frisa asofo we nyina no they don't know their left from right or mine who don't you nyamisuru nti no ma yesa anybody obey defend this akro na akoso bia nyamisuru ni so they make cases so ne say sika de ebi wo ho because na yetua baller tax ma Kufuado yetua va
ema oman
or the covid ye no man no wana sika no yetua ohweso
ema government chest
in government chest no wana da no ye Kufuado ne ba womia enti yetua covid levy ma wo mo yetua baller tax ma wo mo betting tax ma wo mo taxes omudia begu ye so nkure buru aduanan ni nyina yetua ma wo mo ye kokoo ema ye kakra sika no swate but still kakra ba ye gold is a Ghana leading producer of gold ye gold so ma ye sika pa sa sika ni nyina banje no de ye nyema pa enko menya fa no ntoma pa afra na nam se eko nipa kakra bi boto ni edi sika ni nyafunyafu nti no enu ti no mine se nti obi sa me se kwan ben so ne be fa so enye sika ye 24-hour economy ni de keka ho a it is all about priorities. We set our priorities right. Niya mesikano akonye mesefatamu. They said the president mama betina konyo so free 2012 to 2016 or yeah no. Yenye sika ye DC airport, ye de tre port mu, ye de ye hospitals, ye de si schools papa. Niya matimi enya baby pa kwa kusuyande. And talking about education, unim bibi. Mitiye nkomona na one miracles abwaji aid.
Ansa na obeko no.
Good.
Se nyame ya adom na mo ba ban mu a. National Cathedral no. Mo position on that be dey.
National Cathedral we here position on it. Ade na nkaza to nsum. O mampenye Kufuado sheda. Ah wodi bebie mebo.
Na bebo ti mo be na se mo ko bie.
Ye bie am na da we se nsuo to a omo mo ti mantam.
Na mo go yes
Oh na se o mampenye Kufuado se obebie on that day. Ena se say foundation kra ye nyanyeye. Enti na was here yes a symbolic opening no. Niema ye twe Ghana fo adwen si so se udua nkonkonsa bura ififi una ho. Ade a wo yi nyansa sebi nyansa bi ani. O pese wo si aso dan menyame a. Onyame on kan che.
Enti mo ba mo be jam ho sa.
Onyame on kan che so ni ba bi te. Aso dan Ghana opade abu o Ghana pa ya aso dan. So ti ase.
Ben Nkrofo de
in this New Testament onyame on ti aso dan mu. Otimu. Na sa aso dan mpo na wo so pese wo si no aka chi oni nyame aya apam a eye wa na wo pesi kadi wo apam so. Unko hye nyame bo na wo wi a wa ba bejeje obi tuo wa bejeje obi sika se mede kwa kodi onyame bo hye so. Na se mpo bejeje amanfo sika mpo aye mpo a enye hwe sika no gi afa koye mendi. We ni sika no fa no ma ye den madi adwuma no so aka ho. Nti e ba de ye kra de ye me an se Kwame adan pa na esi sa asase no so no nyame anim no kure ni we aban wo mutimu eden hwe ukokuro bi o National Cathedral bia
ya relocate wom
o ba ukokuro bi o National Cathedral bi ti se ya muso krum Cote d'Ivoire ye pass ase kakraka wo kuro no e bia na chi ba bi on na esi asodan na kese se ebetumi afa nipa dodo di Ghana ukododo wa ha ofo yare fa ha ensase abua asori akese e wo krom hampo ti se Pentecost wako Pentecost Convention Center
hosopa
eni gomu ase komu akwa no so e wona Pentecost fo nyina ko Pentecost fo mododo o Ghana bro 3 million
but
there be Kwame Nyanto se
me bo
sound sorry on yaba pa Dagwood Mills Lighthouse o si asodan kese on bebi ko si no aburi kwan so anakazo so asofo no Agufuado do nyame chen Pentecost
Agufuado
na o bojo Muhammad ya de bia na de president di kan yana so friend Mahama ana meboa edi cannot be say o friend Agufuado all the time you say president obi anim say ona ye o mampanyi ba kasa de untumi fa sa title na ndi kan every day they said the MPP for Mahama no menya jo say woni ye ka kofo kra oni Dennis Kasa menya jo say o kasa nyino ka president Mahama na former president Mahama o say Mahama enti ye kasa eno nche enye nya ni tiabu. The issue is that sa sofo nyina sorry akese nyina o mu si adan akese a show nyame ani monyam no o mu nyina ko si no kruachi se
ete mo ba hoyi mo ba
de me ba de be no so u si aso de amanyame a ba bi ketua we masa scholarship secretariat dansi wo ye buagu judges bungalows ye buagu Mali ambassador dan ye buagu private businessmen bi estates apartments ye buagu eno nko aho ka no ye sese a dan na ye bubugu ye na abanya kopesika pata malifuo ya pata private investor na ye bubu na apartment agu abanya so ye wo ho ye relocate your mo say yes billions of cedis billions just gone down the drain sikano so a we define na wo firi so obeye bonesa ma onyame e de ho achew ene Ghana yenye menyina sei de ebeye bia nkoso amanfo ntiase ade bi wo ho na mpanyimfo koya e de musuo na be o man so tro konkon aka se penyi bone ebedi o man so o man ni si apene some of these things cases onyame abufuhyew e na amasa ahokyere we nyina aba so tiase because you don't do that in the name of God. It's a sacrilege e musuo nkramoni se it's haram obi a wozu si aso da ya menyame turumu mra ba sign near Fanco Barney, Adia Yamichi, Turumu, and no, there was a one sign. Some Botrobo Natrum Botrobo Natrum Nise, who to me as all that man. Mamma can be show, I made the same come over here, and you'll be an qualifies who see Diamond.
I know in the Bible, yes.
Yes. What the only Bible, me only muche me kabi bi nenye no kra catch them. And you know that my foundation. My foundation me da kwareni. It is the Bible na tete me. It mean say Bible mu and you be an qualify so see dan manyame. Ah, and you hini David. And obi Kenya adwen say baby onyame apamada kasino esi apata menye ntomadan mu. It yensi asore dan papa se fata na yemfe onyame adaka no. The ark of God and konkusim. Onyame say David mu say wunya adwen we kekenti no wo be yinhira. Me hira na memma wahini a ebeye dada hini. Kwame meboana.
Nokre.
Na mom onyame ka sawie no ka che David say na mom dan no me kasesi a enye ye. Because David wakwa akon pa na wakum ni papa. Nti wonsa ayemoja. Usi dan ma me anye ye. Enti ma wo ba Solomon obedi wadia.
Wasene mo wasini
ene baba si dan na mame. It is a sign. That should tell you, even though that is in the Old Testament, it should tell you about something about the thinkings of God. Wo o man penyi a wa bre so ye koto aba o ma ye kum Ghana de hye nwotwe.
Mebo. Hold on. Nya man penyi ne ka se nkuni. Let's sit with it.
Na wo bi.
Bacho
omo kum sa Ghana de hye no. Tie meba. Tie omo kum omo no. Na tie say asem no ye wo fufu na ono moko.
Wo se wa ma ye kum.
Afa na nkomo na ede. Na nyo ne ma muku.
Debi.
Ai, o man penyi kufu ado kra so no ne ma muku.
Debi bacho on kan baby.
Okay, ma mencho de baby o kan. Nancy oko parliament oko kan state of the nation address. Nancy die. One thing so kan say as o man penyi no on the ultimate responsibility for everything e because won abem. Na bibi e because we enye bia no ye fa won tansa mo no.
Me pasumbo. Hold on, pasumbo. Maybe mu koye meeting wo Kumasi. There was a route to be Emma obi fa mu hwere ne nkwa. Can we say bi Kwame nyanto boase o manpenye gufu ado asem da paso nyanto boase me say Bible say wonu mu asem ne de bebu awofo o manpenye kufu ado da bi Kwame da bi nyanto boase o manpenye kufu ado afọ mrashe bedwam you don't want us to take what the president tells us seriously. Question of Dibusa say
yes
or a commander-in-chief of Ghana Armed Forces.
And Ghana South when on the down no. Security Council no on the down no.
Sabre be na Yura Mahama say commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Na soldier for be ko ye bibi o baby.
Na yo no. Na yo no. On na take you ultimate responsibility. And you na address no. No commander-in-chief papa nti na address yankoto aba nkum Ghana for nwotwe.
Bia in other words BBC ya na bia
he will take the ultimate blame. Minua omampenyi sa enyema bebre si omampenyi mahama breso a enye ono ne fa we bibidi ye but oba was say I take responsibility. One thing so kasa bebre dum so enye omampenyi mahama na de bae West African Gas Pipeline and ho touch ma by an accident and a gas was say babe power plants into Mimba and enyama ho de nso and a dum so bae. Why did the president take responsibility? Say West African Gas Pipeline. So I am teaching you something about ultimate responsibility, which Akufo-Addo himself accepts. And you know cry more than the bereaved. You cannot be more Catholic than the Pope. Because Akufo-Addo now make an answer. No man pay Akufo-Addo me ankasa make an answer. Or no ankasa say. Ade Akye Abia abemu enye bia no yemfa so bo. Me ba
na abato na course wo ho no. E your man abato na ye true. And the president cannot be
everywhere. On my abato na yeto abato no security nyina ho na hye nsa enyo manpenye Akufo-Addo na say abato aye ba beto no 2024 wonte so manpenye Akufo-Addo akɔhye bo say obeye de obetumi bia say ebeya asomdwe
yes
na just abato ho ahobambo ne nsam na hye
it is obi koye bone a ona am assassin
na nipa ne koye bone no what is so manpenye Akufo-Addo akondem what is say waka ho asem omo aye kum omo nwotwe no emfie nwotwe mu ne yakoi what is so manpenye Akufo-Addo wagire simpie so one day mpo aka say mo aye kum ade hye no me mamo yakɔ What is a wakase? Nipa ye kunkum omono aban pa ho chew. What is a wakase nipa ye kunkum omono I condemn it. But what is say wakase nipa ye kum omono ni mo hwe. Ono national security hold on mama no see. Ono national security or ye chairman of the security council and they deploy those so-called security people. You see what I'm talking about this thing I get emotional because I know personally firsthand those who were killed. Like Salas boy na ye registration mo won say Kanku no you can say time constituency no. I know them. Who were the people on yes sir? Who were the people? Sir MPP for
as a lawyer, you know a crime has been committed.
And I should do what?
Now, crime is a committee. It's in the hands of the law. Say what say. Justice is served. Anamwa.
Yes.
Eti sabre say obi entimi to anamoma sa anko ya. Yemfa so bono hwan.
Eyo man penye Kufuado ne de bebono. Because of Mampenyo Kufuado no to me so ye crime who bibi. Ghana crime can.
But they share the police.
Now when you do show be sana ni pananya, wo tie despite na dia adwuma we ahya wonsa. Wanye ni yi a ye beba osobwo despite so beje sobo ni bi. Enu ti na wo ba na be ka bibi na nsem fata na egu station ani mu ase a management be issue statement. E di appeal station ni nyina free ho. It is all this adwuma na show be sana does not exonerate him or exculpate him from responsibility. And o man panyin na nkasa se otiase. Enti economy a say nyina yemfa ho sobo mo no wankasa. Na srafo who were recruited from Delta forces, invisible forces, Boligatanga bulldogs, voter crocodiles. Any de keka ho Kufuado wo position. Or can all die be die. No ko tete sa ku no. If these people now ye de omako say soldier fo mu, ye de omako akose national security, na ye to aba ya only issue omo tutu akum civilians a. Ehun so bo no ye de bo wan.
What the car say Mahama time no kwase BC sa.
Yes, ye de bo no you take responsibility for that. Unless it say otu anamo o condemn o twe aban no ho free ho o ye hwehwemu omo aye no ye che omo de omo famra kwa so twe omo aso. Na fe de ehusa mpa penyipa no why na dwen say on fie ma mo franfa na se kanya dey enwa nanka etu koye bone a wo ba wo be ka wanim na ode asotwe mapade ama Kufuado de ye kum nipa no so munku omo mo.
Oh, kind of way.
You say actions speak louder than words.
Action bay.
Action is say o man panyi a wote akonwa so commander in chief na wo yakwa akoto so aba na yakum Ghana fo enwotwe na wontimi nkosra wo abusuafo wontimi ma abusuafo ya akọ. Wontimi condemn ye
the MP for the area
pata bia ma omabusua wontimi nya hwehwemu omo di sa bone ne yenchi obia yenim di aban ye yafa ho yentwe obi aso no wo ye worse than obi ode na no beka se yenkukum.
The case of Edwira say nipa no they were compensated.
Edwira committee report no omo di aye adwuma ayawa so west were gone ye bo certain member of parliament ani so sa brante no bo na ni so a in short commission ka say yenche no ne kodi na asa ne yemfa nkoto afiase no besi na Kufuado nya no enti asa na make no o ka say yenkomu a wa obehu sensen wa kase
yeah.
This is it. So what I'm trying to tell you is that everything boils down to leadership. And say yebehu a different style of leadership. Leadership is taking responsibility. Leadership is use of my Ghana sike ye. And leadership is shese mrabe ye juma. Atentire ni be ye juma. Na timamu fo ho atom. So we ma me kwan anka meko adusua ho nsem no
ko me ba ho sesi ya me pese ba ho sesi ya na enu na obi bebusa se so ebra 2016 ye to aba mu free aban mu 2020 ye to aba mu free aban mu no ene edie na asesa ana obi bebusa se now who is the new Mahama?
You don't need a new Mahama.
Okay.
And we don't have any new Mahama. Because the Mahama we've always known, no, o mampenyi Mahama na ye nim no. O yo openyi mu a o ye no kwafo. O wa ho brase. O wo bu ni die manipa. No when you swadi hunu kese edema o my Ghana. This is a man of vision, a man of humility. na nrechi ani guta foshi a guta president me sure say we video ni bi so mampenyi Mahama oyo mampenyi a otie nipa asem no wa ho brase o bu mani pe bia guta president onye NDC ni onye MPP ni. This is a man of vision. This is a man with a proven track record. A man you can trust because the onyeno onka. On to me spelia onchro. And his track record eba mmofo ngumesua eba yapomudi ho eba akwan eba airports eba port expansion unparalleled in the history of this Fourth Republic. Aban bia ni wa aye bi chen de Mahama aban ye. And until that is the same Mahama we are presenting to the people of Ghana. The only new addition to this Mahama is experience. It's experience. Because he said here, waba betra akonya no so as omampenyida. And into only what goes into governance, what goes into the presidency. He knows from day one, this is not omampenya afi obeba obeka say I'm coming to learn on the job. Oba,
yema no honeymoon answer.
Say no dey watch him. Honeymoon no say ono ne until odina omudi omo honeymoon ache many years ni. It is not onya ono ne here honeymoon. Ye ka honeymoon na eye potoka sem ye freno. These are figures of speech. So what is here? Is an allegory. What is he talking about? He's talking about a grace period.
Okay.
Say.
Then what about
that? My Ghana sika sem ateti apansa. Ene kamne ya yentimi ntwi ayeka. Enunti ene Ghana ofa yesika yenya nyina yetua ekawie na yeka ho si ho ewie na ye statutory funds ama yadwuma yefo akatua kra agese yakobo besia. Enti emra wo hia akyerechefo eka say oba to yakatua mu sei my allowance we my way no say no problem me ba minimu nyina ye betena se na mabie yesika sem nkrata ni mama hwebe bi o man yesika sem gina
ebi wo mama
mo be ma me mre kakra grace period bi na me de atoto nyeme ye na me de toto nyeme ye no man yesika sem pija pe afi wudi oso ye ma na ketua ntumu ye ma na allowance no bra ye be checha ma obi anya bi eno ano no.
Oh, okay.
That is all.
Okay.
And also there's an ye. O man penyi bi enu a obedi akonya 7 January oba ya na no. Na adwumayefo nyina ka bom se wa bedi akonya 7 January, 8 January to yaketwem. The workers themselves don't do that. They will usually from 92 aban bia no they give you that grace period. And in Ghanaian political parlance we call it honeymoon.
Oh, okay.
Now, ye ma buy no a small short period bia or they be in ministers. So na or they are settled down. Na or they are stabilize the economy no kakrebi. It's a short period. Usually by 3 months. Na enyema stabilize by now reading the first budget in March. It was the forecasting in the Bibia. And he said, no, unions never. No more say my aketuantumu, my allowance we, or my penny say after that, that is all. And okasa, what it shows in this way no kwafo. Because papa bi aminim no na. And can you catch no because say, oh, yenyan swe mi inkura metuma ketuem so oboa. Papa no okasa obema ye sky train, obema ye concrete roads, we see harbor Cape Coast. Taxation to production. Sa papa no say onim no me monidi. Is it nidi no otro force. E you know because oh me gina Independence Square me swai na me to aketuam. The President Mahama say there be grace period say bo so me miensa kra. Me fancy nyema because we must create before we distribute.
Okay.
We must create before we distribute. And no kan ya papa atwena no esibone no.
Na me musa question bi. Amanfo ba register.
On be say be education na.
Ya be papa. Baby awe nam ni udi wie ni say.
Yeah.
So Sir President Mahama ba wo 4 years. 4 years since obi aba ba mu a said ye wo kan e so hwe nkrata mu oni IMF fo kra be di nkomo wo be hwe we enti one settle on the reels no. Na eya kobe 1.5 years. 1.5 years no so no Rose nie we.
The 4 years. That's the question.
Yes.
Mama can be opotoka se no primary tree.
Okay.
If 4 years is enough for Bawumia and Akufo-Addo to destroy Ghana, then 4 years will be enough for John Mahama, the nation builder, to transform Ghana. And he said, 4 years, no. Etimi adɔso ama na so mampanyi Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia. Ama mo dia se Ghana sika semo a. Ene ye beso o mampanyi Mahama. So the 4 years. Ebesesa Ghana na Ghana ye kra behwe. Wa betena konwa so da. Mpanyi se de enim no awia no ye nso kani anya den. Ehwe anim anadwo. Within 4 years na President Mahama started 124 community day senior high schools. Ewiemu almost 50. Ebiye mankura kotena mu. Within 4 years na President Mahama de yehu airport. Or the Yewa airport. Or the Sisa Kumasi airport redevelopment phase 1. Emma plane timisi Kumasi anajo. Within 4 years, and President Mahama expanded Tema Porta, and I had the second largest port in West Africa. Ships are Kesia Nintimi Magana in the Nomoba are creating more than 2,000 direct and indirect jobs. Go to the port today. Now go ahead, Jomama, and within 4 years, now President Mahama, and there are so many hospital projects in this country. Yeah, they are interchange, Circle Dubai interchange. Yeah, they are Kwaya Kesia Bebri. It is a President Mahama to me the 4 years, yes, I am an India. And the President Mahama beat me the 4 years, I have 24-hour economy. Okay. And then she share that is my simple answer. Because right now, 4 years, or bet me I am more because when you experience from his first 4 years.
Oh, but I know a vice president, you know experience that.
Vice president, and Obi Akajo as a vice president and the president in Japan. So you can be an experienced vice president.
Okay.
But if you are also an experienced president, it's an added advantage. Yes. Even if you are a vice president and no crime or experience, because you get opportunity, I would act as president whilst being a vice president. But what sounds so free vice president, a graduate be a president, they say they were experienced now I am richer than will be our no vice president experience on one or into no about 4 years I do to me the iron. The only vice president keke and I wouldn't be done. Yes, especially when the person is vice president or by wabonko no wababe say edwuma ye de ahye ne sa wabetutu apapa so that vice president only experience be or experiment I think no person here an experiment but right now we need experience and not experiment.
Okay, now yamra education no so na
we are near kakoko kakra
de ebeka kokoko ne busuafo mani nyamfo Sami Jemfi communications officer MNDC amanyuku no na omtweko na medi wey FM na afei yaba education so ene eye 1-on-1 Vigdank healthcare mpacho wo pa baby obetreat kidney ene liver disease eye Vigdank healthcare na ye 1 liver and kidney health facility in Ghana ebia ntono what the state of the art machines aba niema bi te say kidney stones we treat no manako kidney disease obehwe wa manako na hypertension for mu nyina mo beba diabetes for nyina beba na wo prostate enlargement mpacho bra hepatomegaly yare kese pa mu nyina mo beba afa hepatitis B and C high cholesterol and many more. Vigdank healthcare for no me pamcho ya license wo mu ewo traditional practice and medicine council na wo show nyina wi a 100% medicine free India for all your treatments. Shannon so we have Vigdank healthcare was Spinters Road, Coca-Cola, a Standard Chartered Bank no ubetwenya Vigdank healthcare our number me we 0549 95 12 11 0549 95 12 11 and 0502 66 13 46 0502 66 13 46 0502 66 13 46 and 0549 95 12 11 Vigdank healthcare bomode ne bra won ho ango so ave mintio awon ayino education no
all right minia minim say miracles aboaje mi ame yonko Penyisi edija wa na e dia so.
And Samia Okusu anya 40 years.
Oh yes. And I wish him a happy, flourishing, glorious birthday.
Me chani 2 years.
Unyame emo ne ho bai. No nyame ntre na shim. No nyame kese. Which any 2 years?
2 years.
Yeah, no, I'm going to Now back to the American one. Meaning, say Dennis Miracles Abuaje, newly appointed communications director for Omanpenyi Ade Akye Abia Otu Franka ma MPP. The campaign. Yamano sa di breno. Enunti ne ho hyehye no e wo se wonya bibika. So,
hey,
e wo se okasa. Na manfo hu se oye adwuma.
Why former DC?
Na manfo hu se obo ne ho modern kra chen Richard Ahiagba ene ya je na adwuma di ama no.
Oh, baby but ono ye.
Oh, Kwame. Asema meke bia obeba ma.
Oh,
asema meka no. Omo mu nim asema meka no moti asepa. Tieni you.
With you. Where a campaign communication director and where communication director for the party.
Na campaign e wan dia.
What's it?
Campaign no e wan campaign. Enya party ni campaign.
Aye.
Wohu Ghana ha ye campaign communications director is also a party communications director. If it was a spokesperson for the campaign, fine. But to say communications director for the campaign and communications director for the party, what are you talking about? Party ni yaje na dwuma ma no. Because the party, the campaign is that of the party. But what you to aso? Hwe. Ye nua no. Waba enti ye me hwe ayene de. E wo se wo ye bibi ni ye ka se Dennis wa ya de. Na me pese Dennis onyanto o te ase se wa hwe yi a de to ya bo abia samwa ne wakojo ni afranfranto no eto ba ko no de na oton aduro no ye fe ne se menua pa adoma ko ba fi
onto aduro da
oton book
ka book
oton book na menua ye ne o we Richard Ahiagba aha de to omo no wan hwe yi a e bi beto
de na ato no
onyanto boase e nim guase so
de na ato
hwe eba yemma adusua ho asem a eno ne hia awofo ene ne hia Ghanafo na wo de oma wano so o first press conference o ka nguma sua ho asem na we free SHS ye we 9th May na we ba obese no na we didi we atem asem a wo ka no ensisi sumpo na wo kasa saa
ensisi suma wana
nipa besrew
ensisi suma wana
ensisi suma nipa bia wo ka no kre. How can anybody tell you Kwame Nkrumah Tikese what he say? John Mahama HDFSHS Oba will be trim and you will take him serious. How can any serious minded person take such a thing serious? Such a joke.
Modi amusamusamu bamba review.
People try to me free SHS I can want them. Kwame ni mwa bako semi pa. And I may try some more. Here me panti because MPP for almost at yom betum futuru sa unimu a omo de atoro be dada hwe eyeye mampenyi odi kan o mampenyi dada Kwame Nkrumah wanya ne baby ko ono na eye nhyehyeye se Ghana education yenya ne free enti o mampenyi Kwame Nkrumah benso na wo school from primary ekusi middle school a na e free Kwame zo nimza
yeah.
Na SHS there, na enye totally free, and I'm Kwame Nkrumah. Or ye free SHS, Emma Srimfo, under Northern Scholarship Program. It ye no me was stream there, no more totally free education, because of how they had been deprived over the years. And Southern sector ha, or my Koko scholarship, any scholarship for brilliant but needy students. Ena ogusubu o man na na edu mpempensu bi no o pass the Education Act of 1961 and the year university education free it Kwame Nkrumah penso na ko university na free. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know.
Na yesan so che university students aduane o hye dem ane abo ya bo prombeje aduane
akokko pa.
Yes, ya ma o hyeto ya ma waduane kama. So university was free buntu. Enya Kufuado na di free education bagana. I'm talking about university. TMU. Enti yetu Kwame Nkrumah ban gu ye 1966. 1969 ye constitution foforo no saa mmerɛ no wonimo mo ana constitution no twere no mudi mu atintiban yie pa ɔmampanyin Akufo-Addo ɔte so yi ne papa
Edward
Akufo-Addo a ɔbɛyɛ ceremonial president in 1969 ɛne Dr. Kofi Abrefa Buzi a MPP fo ɔmo nananom ɔmo nana twere saa constitution no ɔmo yɛ 1969 constitution no ɛna ɔmo yi free education free mu.
That's the 1969
69 constitution obi anko kan. That is the constitution MPP a crash for the trade. Nothing like free SHS.
Any Progress Party by.
Yes.
Okay.
In the 1971 budget under Akufo-Addo papa. Ena omodi shame say university education Kwame Nkrumah yin free no omotwam. Omo munye sika vanye. Ewu hia nti omodi omotwam. Constitution so a yamfa free education bi anhye. Didimu sa ena Dr. Hillary Liman aban ba 1979 Kwame okay
papa
ena
na the vice president the friend Dr. De Graft Johnson
that's it ena ye constitution foforo sa mre no ye papa Rawlings oni AFRC for no mu di mu atintiban NDC yeso ye nananom no mu di sa constitution twere no emu atintiban ye twere no na ye go back to Kwame Nkrumah vision. And yet they share 1979 Constitution Article 10. Unimrenti kameka ya chiro. But what would tell me be Google 1979 Constitution Article 10.
Okay.
And yet they share mu say yenye education free at all levels, subject to the availability of resources.
There's a result.
Sika wa yenye free ni they share Constitution.
Sika ni wadi abutu
1979. Anche ena Liman aban so asoja fo tugu ye. And ye didimu soja mamum kopem say ye bedu 1992 a ye papa Rawlings adaroma ye adopt say 1992 constitution ne ye kabima mi kabia mamu no eno na ye gina so e de abu oman no. In the 1992 constitution ena NDC amanyokuo ye 1992 constitution unim say ye twere no Samre no Omampanyin Akufo-Addo no ka Ghana Bar Association. Okay de omokan.
Sir makofa choba for ni.
Any omo tontos. Say ye dre constitution and tontos for dre constitution enye ye.
But dey bia omo
omo de omo ya crash for omo ntumi ni tontos for ntena so omo dre constitution.
Because with him say ye.
Enti omo boycott ye.
Okay.
Enti NDC for ye ni tontos for ni makofo JN for banche for ni tena se ni dre ye constitution. Akufo-Addo ni MPP for omama. Ye try constitution no. And article 25 of the constitution ye de share was say educational rights. 25:1. All persons shall have the right to equal education opportunities and facilities, and with the view to achieving the full realization of that right. A. Basic education shall be free, compulsory, and available to all. Basic no ye primary to JSS no any free, compulsory, and available to all. Kwame say what? NDC constitution ni mu ne de share.
But my constitution NDC constitution.
Ye ne twe hwan sign. Constitution one sign. JJ Rawlings. Onye on the NDC. So we bet this constitution to the Mamenka.
Okay.
B, this is secondary education in its different forms, including technical and vocational education, shall be made generally available and accessible to all by every appropriate means, and in particular by the progressive introduction of free education.
By progressive introduction of
free education. It's constitution as a secondary education there. Kiane ken. E was by making sure say akure bia benye biako.
Na by
ensure say enkakra ye be na ye free no biako.
By that definition of that 25B no. By progressive introduction of free education, no, in what aspect?
Totally education be free in a progressive manner. SHS should be free in a progressive manner.
Okay.
And almost say by all appropriate means, there was here be to ensure that. And this in the trade constitution you. Yani shema ye trade ma menka sa. Tieni ye pa. Enti ye de share constitution mu Omampanyin Akufo-Addo ni MPP for omo nka ho. Oma mampo. Oma ofo mususu ye mpo ama.
Ba constitution ye nyina ye dia.
Yes.
Okay.
But ye trade no ya ye di mu atintiman ye NDC for ya na ye free NDC for ye Papa Rollins inside the share constitution ase me say o man panya kufu ado ni na MPP for o man for mu susu ye mpo ameboa enso ye hu nyansa nam say adwen ye mofra da ahenti ye de share constitution ni musa enti ye betena konwa so no ene ye Papa Mahama say basic education from 95 to 2005 under Rollins to Kufuor yatimi achieve free compulsory basic education F-cube. It is secondary no constitution is yenye ho adwuma. Enti me be fiti ase aye. Na mpanyin si u fiti prekope pause a moja ye dey eba. Enti se constitution no omo ye ani nyansam so mo se yenye ne nkakra de a ene ye be fiti ase aye ne nkakra. Enti 2015 academic year. Ene ye Mahama say okọ SHS a enkoda mienu ahodo mienu na wo. Omo ye day and your boarding. And from 2015, and Cromwell Day was secondary school, Musuku fees woka abayafa.
Eti na mumu di ene de a school fees.
School fees, examination fees, the account untuaka preba, tuition, examination fees, dear ben, for all day students, free bontu. Some day students in Ghana, 360,000 and above. 2015, some program no. So bekaya Yura Mahama lanche no utuam o mampenye ku mails a wonya baby ko krom
utuam
in 2015 ye launch progressive free SHS because na community day senior high schools ni fiti ase a ye si bebere a ye bie ai no nkra ne be ko school day enti e free ti said you call UK secondary education day. So what you say? So we were building these community day senior high schools to add to the existing ones, and we're saying every day student free. Yeah, in the 2015-2016 academic year, 2016 you can't year no. And a year was said tech finance minister or call parliament on behalf of John Mahama, and or call board parliament for Amania in the mid-year, the 2016 mid-year budget
review. No
review paragraph 109. Consistent with the 1992 Constitution, our commitment to make secondary education accessible. Consistent with the 1992 Constitution, our commitment to make secondary education accessible, especially to needy students, the government initiated the implementation of progressively free secondary education in the first term of 2015-2016 academic year.
Okay.
With 320,488 day students. 320,488 day students in public senior high schools across the country. The program is to be expanded. Tihaniye. The program is to be expanded to cover 120,000 targeted boarding students in the 2016-2017 academic year.
Okay, like I say, initially, for piloting stage, mo capture or
piloting po. Yes, starting implementation, constitution see any progressive. And today students in 2015-2016 academic year, no fees. All fees. Then the next academic year, which was going to be 2016-2017, yes, a boarding for no, you have free education kakra. And the first 120,000 boarding students free.
Now you say nebi progressively.
Yes. You started 120,000. The next batch, now you say they call 300,000. It by the stage 2, stage 3 of the implementation. Now boarding school for you and your free SHS because who say so we are free at once.
How are you going to do it? Because better than one will say way see a money be way any see a money be.
Oh, na say obi a minister na oji aketua kese eji allowances akese a say already you betu aka say obi timi atua ne school fees. Obi a bank manager oji aketua kese ono obetimi ahwe nkura ba 50 kura was secondary school atu am school fees a ye betimi ahu enti the first 120,000 were going to be done on a needs assessment na school mu yenimu nkura ni nyina data yenimu papa who he is. So first 120,000, the idea is that first 120,000 nko hia for ma ho
na
TMT. Second batch beba no na trim. Second batch beba na trim. Until say nkura ni nyina no ye be cover mo under free SHS. That was our style. And we did it for these students. Yeah, free SHS in Puno. MPP for ka say. We are our policy. Go and read. Everybody Google what the MPP said about John Mohammed's free SHS.
Okay.
Almost out of desperation. So yeah, Mami can't say anything, baby. Yeah. Yeah, so die. Ede free SHS share 1992 constitution. After so man venye Kufuor papa mu be yi free ho. MPP for nana no be yi free ho. Yeah, ede be share constitution. Na yeah fiti as ye implement for all these students. And also say yeah Baba started with boarding 120,000. Yeah, Dennis Miracle Abuaje say yeah pay free SHS or money pay free SHS. Is it serious? They be serious and now Odi Agro you concert party.
No, only concert.
What is he talking about here?
Na mami said you. Mo boarding na mo de ba no. Na ebe cover enkwara feeding na de na be ni nyina encompassed.
I mean the day students one was total. Yes, scrap fees in
okay, boarding making.
Boarding students can first 120,000 all fees absorbed. All fees.
Okay.
For the first 20,000, many euros at Tepakasa. That was a plan for 2016-2017 academic year. And a full fee and to attire the free. I'm a moyan to us. I buy or no dear say precope obey. Or moya and a precope any where how we buy because in Krano Kobo pay suma. Na baby nipa bed dakra na ehwa ayede and then na akwa kofa double track aba e hard we make a 1 sem later. So you can't say no reasonable person will nim sa bako same way and obetimi aka say NDC in pay free SHS.
It's mobile
ye de ba etie me ba ye say ye ba ye be ye ni ye ye ka sa ya ka bone.
Review can be say yes scrapping off.
No. President Mahama ni latest speech our man or Kimpiski. He didn't even use the word review. Also, we will improve the implementation of free SHS.
Right. Because
Kwame Ade Akye betumi aye. But we implementing na why implementing here.
But also the stakeholders be share.
E betumi the how ni akwansedie bebraba. Say implementation of free SHS ni ye na ye share constitution. Ye na fiti as MPP for abeto aso. But implementation o ma ye no. O ma anye ni ye nti de how ni ahokyere bebraba to awofo so. And the president mama say me ba many awofo ne akyerɛkyerɛ for headmasters nyina betranse na saa hawo no ya pa no pumesibre mpacho ka we ya waka bone ana na say professor yaka professor obinfu mu okunyini Frimpong Boate one of the first cardiothoracic surgeons in Ghana MPP ni mapa until recently the minister for environment for this government or say every sensible person because the free SHS no e hawo e was say ye ni ye or say nyansani bia sem obeka no Frimpong Boate Dennis Miracle Abuaje sebi onimde HF Professor Frimpong Boate
na ba yin say onu ye ni kwatena nchenti na oto abuoba park so
na Professor Seven Adeswe the former head of GIMPA
so onu so koye board chairman e wogiare ye yi no on so kasa
okay na Kenuforiata so on dey no finance minister
on dey ka say ye review
yes finance minister mami Kufuor ni mami nuaba onu so Dennis Miracle Abuaje onimde che nana o say how kakra wo ho ye nhehye nyema ne ye ne nyimfiri ona hofo onto omo ye ka say be improve free SHS. What are we saying? We are saying say double track na ye be ye free ho enya sa na president mama aka o say ye the private schools beka ho suku adan na wo ho na esua no ye be tretrim ne asibi aka ho enkonwa na enso nkura no ye be tretrim enti ye di be you double track free ho ye wura ne kan sa waka bone ana kwa me bisa ho
on kan bo
ye you double track free ho na te say de shift system in basic schools anopa ne awia school kai
mikapa
atamels ne joma ne be yi free ho
yeah
ana refi
mikapa anopa ne awia
it is a president Mahama ne atamels ni yi anopa ne awia school free ho no mo say double tracks o me ye free ho a adenti ne ntimi nyomu ni ade president Mahama nye ne din foforo ne osi adan mpuntunwuma wura Mahama na enya papa na or eliminating more than 2,000 to 3,000 schools under trees with Professor Mills. So what are we talking about here? Or see, you be improve free SHS. How will we improve it? And then what will documentary join news of why? Efa Duania and Korea was secondary school AD. And Kwame be no more. This way chocolate drink. Kwame and cry the more near Duania because headmasters and sika ma Duania ma. all because abina centralize aduane no nyina won kran true buffer stock president Mahama say me ba me ye free ho me headmaster bia ne beza ato mo aduane no mabu nkonta na aboa ma nkura na nya aduane pa di me pa to ye ne sa free SHS ye nya ni yi ana ne ye ne sa ya ye ne bone ya ye bi bone president Mahama say nkodwa ni ho hwe Wesley girls school pontisa Wesley girls ma o ma ben e ko sa school no na nsi ye o president school prefect omo ye program bi o say ni colleagues ma no nkran ketekete ma omo ni pa omo da so ntim nkran ne bibiri da fom in Wesley girls
oba so omo come the mattress ko
but o say nkran ne da fom no bed they are sleeping on bare floors how can they steady like that enti president Mahama ba na ye the furniture ko ye the best ko na ye free SHS ni ya money bi wo mu ana MPP for nyai say you see they should not think say ma make be sure they should not think say atrone na da omo di ni maybe atwam ebinum gidi ye no they will be third time lucky with those lies and I'm president I'm pay free SHS sam trono nobody believes it again global info analytics for omonko he omo latest survey o maye almost 67% of Ghanaians say they have benefited from free SHS 61% of them say aboa omo wan atomo 67% say that free SHS no should be improved or they even use the word reviewed. Enti yasemu aye ka say ade na ye ne yeso ho da ye ne fiti ase implement ye aban MPP fo aba beto aso ye by implementation the challenges bi aba ye nye ne yie no obi oye badwe ma bi eto na so enye miracles aboaje no a wo tietie mu toto ne sa left right center no ena ebe sesa obi adwen die biem na wo ka wo say president Mahama say enkra na ku school ni bo apo wakata tia wo mo hwe Kwame Mema o producer tape bi na me pese obo but time until no I'm not too sure
whether aka yen 15
yes and me pese me ka kuku so kakra na ma me monitor fama obi anim say ye nsohwe na nkura bebo apo and starting ne awo from TTBC ne enti cheating there enye ne na start ye nyina ye ko school na nkura bo apo ye can say baby cheating in wasi adru no ye hu bi mpanyin sem sada
na no odi so bobo won
tie na
na ma ye ho research
asem no enye ye ne ye ka Kwame enye ye mpo ne ye ka na wa bisa ye say ya ye ho research enye president Mahama na ye ka ye wadwuma ye ku a omo na nsohwe wasi no omo na ehyehye omo ne hweso woni madwuma ye kro no WAEC West African Examination Council
you am one
omo na ye wasi omo ne hweso ye certain question mark ye bibia me bo aka kire me
ai woma
ena omo ankasa after the latest wasi ya ye twe omo ba abonti abeka se wasi bia nkura gba apo examination mo practice but we dia de omo hu yi de eyadu twam omo WAEC fo no kra no ma ye shocked omo ye ma hye omo
no omo WAEC fo no krata no questions na eba school mu no ya na ho anu na de ba
me say omo na e kan say they are shocked tie ni ye
omo shock
and this is the story joy online you say WAEC shocked by mass cheating going on during wasi 2023 utie mi akọ YouTube Google you see the
video mama kase me show now can Professor Frimpong Boateng in December 24 1985 and na perform the first heart surgery
in Ghana na papa we say it will be obeka say SHS free SHS ye improve ni bia o ye nyansani no so ono also obi obeka say bia ye nyansani no president Mahama ka the same thing who is Miracles Aboaje but wo mi anankasa in the 73 speech he will deliver the UPSC didn't he say he will improve free SHS but wo mi ankasa say enya president Mahama message no ka say president Mahama timia ka na ba wo mi akwa wi shouldn't that tell you say na the eka ni nyina na etoso na ba wo tie we obi an read the story with 2023 wasi WAEC exposes schools over cheating fees maza you will say they be uncrabble apo but what it says is schools are institutionalizing cheating fees. This story is dated September 8, 2023. Let me read it to you. The West African Examination Council has said some schools have charged students between 500 and 1,000 cedis to help them cheat and John Mahama has said, West African Examination Council has said some schools has charged between 500 cedis and 1,000 cedis to help them cheat in the 2023 West African Senior Certificate Exam. Head of Public Affairs of WAEC, John Kapi, revealed that at a press conference in Accra. It is, quote, where a direct quote, it is sad to note that some of the schools have devised grand schemes for cheating at the examination centers. Information reaching us indicates that some of the schools charge their candidates ranging between 500 cedis to 1,000 cedis each to enable them to get assistance during the examination. And this practice has given some of the students a certain sense of entitlement, unquote. Mr. Kapi also revealed that the proprietors of some of the schools have shown open hostility towards the monitoring teams, prompting us to call for support from the Ghana Police Service to ensure their safety. So, quote, some people have been arrested for attempting to bribe our personnel. Look, or say monitoring teams could supervise exams now. Schools need to be told because you're solution in a good board, so more copy. Yamamum. It means that and to qua pupu and all hostilities. I just have police amanabem. And the woman say a poor boy and starting net. By any can why examination to say, I mean, why can examination to say? They said you do stage and chronic to your sika and register. Now, when monetary team say, Quania to gate, not done to police abem. And not see almost say a do alarming proportion. TDU, where you WAEC? And I mean, Dennis Miracle Abuaji and the MPP are they saying, say, WAEC for such free SHS? Debbie. And I do mama now, WAEC for party or Mokasa. And come away, no. And a President Mahama, Kasa no say. Okay. You know, free SHS. Yaboa na aba bedu baby adri even if say ya depa ye ba ye be siesie but enne enkra ne koye nsohwe na examination more practice nsem na ye tete no eso so dodo so ho enu ti ye make sure say examination no ebe ye very competitive ya reduce you can eliminate examination more practice but ye nte so na anu o man nanimu ase enye say bedu baby no akra be wie wasi wa obekọ o man bi so ko school. Yes, o certificate here can now the free. We can report in na kwa befo intentine so internet so. Ye guguri ehun sa anyama we nyina is oh ye mfa wait kese ento certificate no so because the reports from the official institution that administers the examination they say Ghana more practices no edoso dodo. It worry na e kwa affecting kura on person mo kwa ma no ne ko tro mo disua so. Papa no kasa waka bone.
And ono ma solution say so
the solution is to make sure, say, you better strengthen monitoring and supervision. Near they reduce the rates and the incidence of examination more practice. Finish. Now, why not? No, bad time ben and the Beko school. Or no person the Banuko school own suya there. Na upon kwane or more no fan passing the exam. We are saying and cranny be wa. They learn, they burn the midnight candle on ebi di omo na sisi nsuom no mo de sua de atwera pass your exams. And it is not a universal phenomenon. Okay. But WAEC for na eka Kwame makan ne potokasa ma wati bi.
Obi se bi musa question bi say.
Obi ansa na obi bi say ni pan question no WAEC for na eka. Yen ensan no asese do ma nka retie me WAEC na eka say omo ankasa dey shocked tie. Omo mo ahye omo adwiri omo. Now, maybe examination or practice not doing it. Say the schools, some of the schools, not all, some, not all, they charge money. They do this, they do that. President Makasa,
and I mean, for making such a pronouncement, you know, or refer to WAEC and also can say, and maybe the MTNs or can say, and ne teacher for bois and Kalana Momu, we are so him.
Na, then I know you so. Oh, T. And yes, I'm about to go.
Aha, it's a bia go back say accord Mike no, nye Mike ni mami. To get bia go betimi situation say
it was on the back of the report from WAEC. Me say
I know the kind.
WAEC for so chiri free SHS ana. Can you answer me? O say WAEC for chiri free SHS ana.
Yeah, bi o mo chiri.
Enti say WAEC for na kan we na say me kan de WAEC for na kan boni be ne wom. Why na nim de si wo wasi so hwe mu chen WAEC. Onu Dennis Miracle Abuaji no o market paper. O monitor wasi sorry why ke for na ye o madwuma ne se de ye huni enti muntu ho anamo president mama say ampa me ne why ke ya adwen ye ntu ho anamo na ye mfa and reduce the incidence of examination or practice na ye nkura no atimi asua de na o matwa yie kwampa so na o mo ayanimunyam sha magana na o mo kwa ma no ne kura so o mo kotu o mo disua so a o mo bi o mo wasi certificate na afi obuo ene animunyam taichiri papa ne kasa abaka bone
amka bone
na laptop asem o mo ke ma me fa no ntwa to tablet asemi Kwame impenyufo these people I mean me dey how impenyufo eno mo nyanse mo maka se ye de se ye de hia wie ansa na ye de fata
ba na ne ekohia se ekoka se ode am mo se bribe
me patcho nyanto base na tie mi ye hwe se wo fie na wo omu akohoma enti de nkura bedi na wo fie kura no eden tio sika wo benya agba akohoma no kura no eden na wo beba fie na wakwa akoto TV na de aba besi ho a ewo mu se TV hu won faso ye wo education program bebre wo TV so ankura betumi ahwe asua de wakwa to computer ewo mu se enyema bebre wa akura ne betumi use computer no e de aye Kwame utie me sanyema ni nyina wo ho however obi betumi aka se na akura ekomode no TV na odi abebo ho ni computer na odi ama no eso mfaso ben obetumi anya film because akura no de obedi kra ede and chese ni pakro no TV ana computer de oka kire woni se TV ni yeto computer na yeto na emum de hia pa ya aduane di kantu eno ho anamo ansa be ba so Kwame obi kasa waka bone
but to me
but be any be so obi kasa waka bone ana
Kwame ba what to do am bribe
na mechirim
okay
the any kind establish the soundness of your kind no
okay
President Mahama say yeah breso yeah better Ghana agenda laptop program yeah chair laptops yeah that basic school computerization program yeah chair laptops ye che laptops akra even e university ye be fra konwa so ene ye say ye be textbooks ye be tablets ye be tablets textbooks wo so dada eno ye promise no say ye re ne a 2017 ye be pilot e ye yi a ye be che so we are not against say ye be provide tablets and computers and complement enkora disua be kwa me abrochirempo unim obi a ne ba ko school abrochire a bisa abrochempo enye tablet a textbooks wo so nkwa ne de mankra wo mankra no tablet no na omo de complement hard copies of textbooks aye de be chiro de school mo de be suan de enfie numni and aban we di new syllabus new curriculum akọ primary ni JHS enfie numni akire ni textbooks a I was say to even for core subjects na nkra na timi de suan de no enfie numni aban ne ntoye omo faga na sika no mo de achacha wiem hyen omo faga na sika yesi e disi cathedral na e dia se no enso ye mofra ni textbooks ana mo se makwa akoto tablets and we are saying say tablets we here but whilst buying tablets no the most important thing is to make sure enkra with textbooks and now ko basic school baby enkra betena sua de ekra den we have a shortage basic and secondary of 2 million desks and chairs. 2 million.
I'm aware.
Na according the table ni akonyo betena so tablet no de beto he. So tablet ne ye. But ye hia pa ne say makra no enya ne textbook, ma furniture no ngo ho. Omo school feeding ya for so many a year ntua ketreseke ye nya ne ye. Capitation grant 2 years ni ye ntua ye 6 terms. President Mahama say ye nya no so ho adwuma. We have more juma now the tablet and kahwa. Na fe gina wie peye. Sa no oka sa waka bone. Na se ye omode to vote ne de. Me nua ma men kiro bibi wa. Kogana web. Laptop distribution is 1 laptop per NDC supporter. Nana Akufo-Addo. Ye che laptop no. O man penye Akufo-Addo say ye one laptop, one NDC supporter. I mean, we have been told about thousands of laptops being distributed all over Ghana. It turns out boys' names are to be found in girls' schools lists, whilst one institution has come out to say that none of the names against their schools list belongs to any of the enrolled students. We are not say the NDC government appears to think that the education of Ghana children is a political toy for them to play with. Even say they reduce the duration of senior high school from 4 years to 3 years for no reason. But it had been done by an MPP government. No, I say yeah. One NDC supporter, one laptop. MPP for party Nankasa issue statement. Almost say NDC's distribution of laptops is in desperation. Where modernghana.com. MPP. Almost yeah NDC for your laptop now channel is in desperation. So if you listen, yes, and it's a war. What election year? The education sector is confronted with a lot of critical problems. Capitation grant 6 terms, 2 years no yentua school feeling yentua kitreska eduane ni ho. The here me cry me yakese textbooks 5 to 6 years ni after new curriculum, new textbooks. Now say the here one student, one tablet. And I come here say about to na ye ba beto nti na opese wo ye bibia obi be gina so de to aba ma. And that is a fact. President Mahama Kasa on kai bibi boni bia. Enti do the tablets. But we tablet na all the textbooks so ka ho. And I will solve all the other important problems. Then we will all say, oh, we're a comprehensive address to the challenges confronting our children in school. Now, what you are doing nothing about it. And you are only interested in the slogans. One student, one tablet. You are doing it for political purposes.
Oh, okay.
President Makasa on Carbon. Mamemra next week. Mamemra ni eni koko hunkomo.
Next week.
And then I am the say yenyan kwaya churches education assembly. Obi catch us say NDC chief free SHS. How you throw for nipa no ni message. I have shown you the genesis. Odi opa for MPP for betra na for metra. Na yenye debate no mon kire me. Why they started free education? Why they free? The next time I come, I will bring the 1971 budget. Okay. The Akufuado Papa did free education in university. Medebeba. 1969 constitution no mon kwantre no. Medebeba. Omon cheye bebia Kofi Abrefa Buzia ni Akufuado Papa obi free education share. Sanya this year 1992 constitution Rollins my free education share 20 article 25B. Enga free SHS in Fapem way. Enya this in a year free SHS man day students. Edip isheyegu akwamu to expanded to cover boarding students 120,000 in 2016-2017. Enka omoba no komodu bebe omodu no. Enkra no adan omuti muko school under free SHS no. A party ben si dodo. Party ben si dodo. Omoba almost same school si omuye. Enye less than 10 edu and almost omaye. Less than 10. Okay. Unim schools nko NDCSC. From secondary school to university. Na ye ka education one sema MPP was obunya no etimi kasa. Let me tell you something. Schools under trees. Today, go and see where schools under trees are. Next time I come, I'll bring the reports. Okay. We removed close to 3,000. In fact, over 3,000 schools under trees. Over 3,000. Now, we need message. Just say, yeah, I am a communications director. Main show say, me ye do much and Richard Ayagba. It me say no who competition na koso no who competition na koso mamisa a brana so I be do you see power coming? Oh I don't only see it, I feel it. Okay. It is tangible in the air. Okay. But say power is coming, you know, doesn't mean power has come. The NDC for na madri ayamo ya reni that complacency the any free. We are winning and we have won are not the same. Okay. Obi catch us say we are oboa, okay. We will win and we are winning. Because Ghana for John Mahama ni NDC. No mun nim say John Mahama ni NDC ne won hye pa e beti am on me afa no ntoma pa efra. And me I have no madro if Bawumia and Bawumia and madro. Because you see if we allow this man,
oh, you fair.
oh dear, mature on aside. But
so.
I'm just trying to tell you, say, if we allow this pathological liar the opportunity to come and lead this country, in fact, there will not be any Ghana in the next 4 years. Yabana China for fire mine, or mobeton or minor. And inti asudie da so say ye adwuma den. Vigilance and hard work. Elections are won at the polling station. Ye de be adwuma in communication, TV, so radio, so press conferences, ye be bibre. Organization, ye gusu ye. There's room for improvement in all fields. Okay. In all areas, ye be afamudie. But asudie ma Ghana for nyina titru NDC ma say ye be high. Na abana ye beto no ye be bon ho ban at the polling station ye. Ni a make sure say krono bi ankoso. So abawe ye to na MPP for entimi anwia mu a. There is no way that they will even come close to the NDC and John Mahama, both in presidential and parliamentary. Okay. Their only hope anwia mu. We know. Most of the times you meet a lot of people most say media meto abama NDC but the me say ya to ma mokra mo be MPP for awiem. President Mamaka Messi Sudua. It will not happen today, it will not happen tomorrow. We will protect the ballot. Every ballot cast will be counted for nipa kra ya to abane de mano. Ya to ne fenchem me wo gidie ma pass NDC bedin kunim. So I feel that victory is coming. Okay. I see that power is coming. Okay. But you're complacent. You're my de. Until the 9th of December, you're
campaign team about.
Oh, campaign team yeah, we impunesa. Okay. Internally we know. Omo was omo. But at the appropriate time, yebe pahontoma amobi ehu. Next week, you would medie kesi bi a eba pa. Running mates, ye maame a papa John Mama Pao no say omebo ni chidom as running mate.
Professor of English. Yes,
Obinfumo Kunyi, nyo ba keke, woman of substance, a woman of valor, a woman of integrity, a woman of character, a woman of accomplish. This is the kind of woman next week yebe no wontoma ya woda on the 18th. Okay. Even before that on the 16th. Bibi with in some trouble to Kwame Bishia. And not the men go into details. And we'll do that outdoor. Yeah, outdoor you're running me to repay. Mobeti and car on your campaign team. Okay. And moving who's a campaign, no, started program. There is no cause for alarm cry. Okay. We are on track, but it will daily vigilance here. Yarenia we no. Yenyi saka sarantonche ni yenye jumade ni here pa.
Medase pa Elder Sami Jemfi. Communications officer ma NDC amanyukuno ene na atwen komo no 1-on-1 afei na agro no beso say issues based na ye be ye ne saa kopim se abato no ebeto ye ni nyina na ye yo oman na also take a decision as to where also obema waba enso akọ yeda na se pa yim se enkomo yi enso na ye be saa to aso me pancho obi ton Toyota Matrix 2009 model. Na ebo no da form papa na e car no so etiapo. Enti se wo pe car to na car so di Toyota. We Toyota Matrix 2009 model. Na ni pakro no e ton ebo no da from cool price. Patcho phone number mi boy 0244 326161 0244 326161 0244 326161 and asaje number we so kan 0244 57 68 10 0244 57 68 10 Over my radio kwa san ngo Kwame Nkrumah Tikese morning show president of the land medium di hu echiame Isaac Osuadiomi ebo mi chidom and Woman of Faith Abigail Ashley, social media handles, no feeding na come up, vidance so lie. And then Mutu and Nana Kwame Amoni, Mammy Biamaquafu, so Kayama Munitia, what you menyado, ya cramo.
Okay, FM 101.7.